pillow like that.
We all got the pillows like that.
See,
We are all a pillow.
Even better than investing in a green screen and like a mic stand. Invest in like top tier pillows.
Top
Nah.
chairs.
We don't need that.
Chairs?
We don't need chairs. We got couches.
We'll put the chairs on the couch. That's facts.
That'd be pretty interesting to get to see that.
Hello, we're the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And we're back. What time is it, gentlemen?
My hero.
Late.
My hero time.
We're late.
I thought you were actually
Correct. But I was looking for, it's summertime, motherfuckers.
It is summertime.
And we're back
In my basement.
in the basement. We have the clapper again.
We have the clap.
It's serious. I know it was a little bit of a wait, but that's because this loser had like his sister's graduation.
Mm-hmm. We were all.
Come on, man, priorities.
We literally got rained out, and then we just kind of dipped.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, didn't I tell you?
No, you didn't tell us about rain out or anything. You just stayed.
But he told me about it.
Wow, Joe, really?
I got the captain's hat on.
Yeah. Report to captain.
Wow. But yeah, no, we were all kind of stuck doing finals and moving out, and my basement was a mess, and we weren't situated quite yet, but
now we're ready.
Yeah.
Now we're here. Now we're back. Now we're ready to see TetsuTetsu go up against, like, quite possibly the most powerful thing in school.
Yeah.
Being Ojiro.
Shoji.
Tail.
His tail fought Chimera and Amajiki pretty well. And both those guys fuck. So
Yeah, who would win, Chimera or Battle Beast? Just because my brain.
Oh, Battle Beast.
Really?
Battle Beast. Like Invincible is on a different level than My Hero.
I'm just saying.
Also, if you haven't watched Invincible, you
should watch Invincible.
It's really good.
Think about it.
You guys, come on. It's really good.
Watch
Watch it.
Invincible.
We'll watch it eventually. Don't
Is it better than My Hero? So far, no, but it's still really good.
It's really
and
nice.
it's so much fucking better than Falcon and Winter Soldier. So much better. That show is shit.
I'm out of lead in my bed.
Are you actually?
It's graphite. And but
don't be that kid.
yeah. So in the
used to be
comments,
that kid.
who would win in a fight between Amajiki and Chimera? And then are we just? Do you guys want to go over what happened last time, or do you guys just want to roll into it?
I think we can just roll into it. I don't think. Oh, well, we have to. Okay. Last episode, I said that I
wait. Oh yeah. You're right. But hold on. So very quickly, because you did this last time, Joe, you're gonna give a very quick recap, and then Gabe, you're gonna give a very quick what you think is going to happen in this episode,
and then I do my thing,
and then you can do your thing. So Joe, you start off very quick.
What's his thing?
My prediction.
Because last episode we were questioning.
So learn. Kyoko can grow mushrooms anywhere. As more humid, the better. Manga can just yell onomatopoeia, and it'll just exist in that whatever he does. But we learn his limit is based off his vocal cords, which makes sense. Like the louder he yells it, the bigger it is.
His body's also an ink.
Momo surprises Kendo with a giant ass cannon, and they kind of do some 1v1ing, which is fun. Their whole plan, basically, One Piece plan, was to split up the brain from the group, which Manga succeeded at by dropping a bunch of giant letters on them.
What a sentence. He dropped a bunch of letters.
He dropped bombs and bars on them.
He's keep on forgetting, but he wrote down the whole crowd goes so loud.
He's choking now.
He opens up his page. The words come float on out.
Time's up. Over. Okay.
So Momo, her plan she kind of shoots this lucky bag out of her cannon to get to Tokoyami, which is these badass night vision goggles.
Which looks super cool.
Which she should just totally just wear on the regular now, like all the time.
All the time.
Which are also now like flying goggles.
Mm-hmm. No bugs in your eye.
And it also gets disinfected to help Tokoyami and Aoyama, so they can't get mushrooms going on them. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Tokoyami then proceeds to go through hell as Kanoko's like, how many does grow mushrooms inside you? Gross. So that happened. Our greatest fear happened.
And we were able to deduce that you more than likely have to have some kind of opening in your body because she secretes.
Yeah.
It's not like she just creates the mushrooms.
Deduce is a little friendly. We just read the thing.
We figured out that she produces the spores from her body, which cause shit to grow anywhere. So you have to so my original thing was like, oh, could she grow mushrooms inside All for One or just like in your body. It's like, well, no, you have to have an opening somewhere.
An orifice.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't think you would ever get the chance anyway. So you'd be like ant, and then
He'd be like, ooh, a mushroom.
Also, the mushroom that grew inside Tokoyami, Rhett told me this was poisonous, so Tokoyami's dying.
kind of, yeah.
No, he's dead.
It might affect bird heads differently.
Wait, so Mushroom Girl has a higher kill count than Bakugo?
Yeah. Keep that in mind.
Double
but I
S
mean,
tier.
before that happened, Tokoyami almost got a double knockout with Kurohiro by trapping him in a blanket.
No, his cape. It was his cape.
Or his cape, yeah, his cape, his black cape.
Which was fucking
pretty
hilarious.
big.
It was hilarious.
You're not going anywhere now, I got you, bitch. Which we then read in the comments why couldn't he have just hopped out? It's because it has to be the opening or whatever. The surface has to be as big as him.
He can't hop out of something smaller than he is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he transformed into that mushroom.
Yeah, because apparently in the manga, Kinoko was leaving him on an entire trail of black mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
For
gonna say
him to,
you can
pop
go
out.
into something smaller, but as long as you have a trail that can go into something bigger, then you can get out of it. So he just
Yeah, but we weren't shown that.
Yeah, no. Thank you, commenter.
Yeah, but then 1B won, which we predicted.
Which we did.
100% so far, boys.
woo.
But that might change. Gabe.
So my original
No, go with. I guess this kind of coincides.
Okay,
Just keep
So what I think is gonna happen is this is gonna be maybe it might be a 2-part episode or a 2-part fight.
Yeah, it is.
Like every single episode.
Definitely, it's gonna be a 2-part.
If the Momo one gets 2 parts,
this one gets 2.
this one gets 3.5.
And it's honestly really hard because when you look at the teams, in my opinion, when you look at the teams, Class 1A has the edge over Class 1B.
Yes, they do.
When you look at it between Iida, Todoroki.
We're saying 1B is winning though.
Yeah, you guys think that 1B is gonna win. In the last episode, I originally agreed with them, and leading up to it, I originally agreed with them because it did make sense. But when I really thought about it in the last episode, I was somewhat indecisive, and I, had to come up with it, what I thought was going to happen by this episode, and I did, like a half hour ago.
Oh hell yeah! It's still recording.
Yeah, and what happened was my original new prediction was that it was going to be a draw because I just could not decide. And I thought it was going to be a draw between the two groups.
But draws are illegal.
But
I said that.
he
And
told me
lame.
that
And
draws
lame.
are illegal and not allowed.
Joe, out of any of the fights, which one would be a draw? Probably this one, right?
Wow.
Yeah, so see, we all would have agreed anyways. So it's dumb, no draws.
With that being said, no matter what, if it's a draw, I get the credit. I'm just saying that right now, putting that out there. If it's a draw,
Even
'Cause
though
I
we
said the
all
words,
said
no one said,
No,
no one
I
ever
think
said
he gets the
that
credit
you guys
for
thought
the
it,
draw.
neither of you said that you thought this was going to be a draw. I'm
See,
the only
I don't
one
know
that
how a
verbally
draw
said
is gonna happen.
I don't know either. That's why I'm
like
saying
physically with the premise of the game itself.
Isn't
they
there like
get
a time
two
clock?
people in the.
Isn't there a time clock? Isn't there a clock?
If they both get 2 people in the cells, or 1 person in the
Oh.
cells, equal numbers, and then time runs out.
Yeah.
Or maybe they all beat themselves into
Sudden
unconsciousness.
death. Yeah.
They just are like, hey, this is...
All right, you can no longer imprison them. Just knock them the fuck
So yeah,
out.
I
Fuck,
think
what if Todoroki and TetsuTetsu are the deciding vote, and they both just can't out-attrition each other, and they both pass out?
That'd be funny as fuck.
that's what I'm.
It won't happen, because that's a draw, and draws can't happen according to us, and we're never wrong.
No, according to you.
No, hey Gabe, when you're part of the rule set, it's not a, well, I just
What?
ignore this rule.
Okay. Again, if because I can't say it's a draw.
Gabe gets a personal win, but he will be wrong
I
in
get the win
the
over
tally.
these losers. That's my thing. But because I can't say a draw, I'm going to say 1A because you guys are saying 1B, and because when you look at the teams, 1A, in my
It's
opinion,
oppressively
yes.
powerful.
Also, we're really looking forward to some sort of extra form from TetsuTetsu that's very, very similar to
Because you have
Kirishima.
to with his thing with Kirishima.
Like,
he's got to
come
have like
on.
a
Can they just
like,
be like a
unrustable.
Can it be a hero agency later? Just the two of them?
Just the two.
Like,
Oh, that'd
Hard, guys.
yeah.
We're hard.
We go hard.
We're hard for you.
Before we start the video, do we want to talk about the tier list that we made?
Yes, so right here, there's going to be a tier list. Mostly Gabe and I, but Joe had input when he could come in, created a tier list of the most powerful / effective quirks. Kind of. See, that's kind of how we started. We kind of flipped it up in certain areas.
We started that way, It ended up in the
We
middle
can't promise
being...
we ended that way.
No. The middle wasn't like that. The ending was. So it was like, yeah. Yeah, and then it normaled out. It was,
But basically, we organized the most powerful quirk / characters ish. We started off organizing them like in order, but then we gave up on that. So the only ones that are truly 100% in order are the A tier, the S tier, and the double S tier.
Also native tier.
Native tier, yeah. That one's yeah.
But one of them we can't really, you know.
Okay.
We don't know what
Context.
He yet.
We don't know about Spinner.
Native,
Spinner can get.
He can become a Beyblade.
There's the character, the hero native.
He's worthless.
He's worthless, so he gets his own tier.
If you are a native tier, my God. You're kaleidoscope girl right there. But anyways, these are subject to change.
So yeah, but look at it.
Our tier list.
I need a pencil though.
Shut up.
Find a pencil. I'm gonna do the plugs.
There's pencils over there.
Before we get started, please follow us on our social medias. The links are in the description. One of them is Twitter.
Joe,
it's the best way to stay up to date. Shut the fuck up. It's the best way to stay up to date with the channel. You get updated immediately as videos are posted. Then follow us on our Twitch. It's the... I said the right thing. I was like, shit, I said Discord, didn't I? No, follow us on Twitch. It's you get to watch us play our Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke on Sunday, and Gabe streams the Master Chief Collection on Monday as of right now, but things might change there. Yes. So please watch, enjoy, follow, click, like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
So come back over here.
And what's your favorite?
Yo, hold on. Pause that. Yo, wait. Before we start, freeze frame. Make sure we pause on Joe's ass crossing the screen.
See, no, it doesn't make it a joke when you have to mention it, dumbass.
We're gonna put it in there.
He's still a baby editor. It's fine. Ready on your stick.
I know how to do that. Fuck you. Now I might do it out of spite.
Yeah.
Ready, set, and...
That's right. I don't need to clap my
Plus
arms
ultra.
anymore. I don't need to clap my arms anymore.
No, you don't. You're free.
Remote for the television. Remote for the television.
God,
on the night.
Fucking time.
My hero. Come in, tell me what you're gonna do.
I remember when they first introduced him. He was super cool, calm, collected,
and now
then once
like, I do cocaine.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only person that recognized that, because he's not been the same since.
So far, I think Ibarra has been the most impressive 1B person.
Followed by either Beast
or Kendo.
Or
Kinoko.
Well, Kendo was also, you know, destroying Tungsten.
Tungsten with her fucking hands.
Like,
I'd say Kirohiro's pretty good.
Kirohiro's pretty good.
Kinoko's terrifying.
They've been pretty well done across the board.
Yeah,
I mean,
my
Momo.
God, your floor is ice cold.
I'm sorry. That's why there's a carpet.
The carpet. I can't. Where the fuck do I put my feet on the carpet?
Socks. Put your socks on.
I can't be in flip flops. It's summertime. You know that's my thing.
You can still wear socks.
Socks and flip flops?
Yeah. No, not socks.
Get
and
off the couch.
Flip-flops. No.
Off the couch.
Off the couch.
I don't know what to say to you. I just can't. Not bad.
If all of the UA faculty fought, who do you think would win?
All Might. Wait, does All Might have his power?
No. If a bunch of toddlers fought a Navy SEAL, who would win?
I had to ask.
What do the toddlers have?
Probably either I would say probably Aizawa.
They're not meat toddlers.
I would say probably either Aizawa or the principal. Nezu, yeah.
I wasn't.
And
really
if you go
counting
based off
him.
our tier list, Nezu's double S.
And high
Aizawa's
specs.
S. I think Aizawa's S or A. I think he's S.
He might be low S.
You can turn off your.
No, because he's below Hawks, and Hawks is an S.
Yeah, so S tier. So look at our tier list. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, comment in the comments.
Where else are they gonna comment? What the fuck?
They comment on Twitter. Where we also posted it. So.
Back to this.
I'm dying! I'm not even for pity.
You fucking monster.
We're gonna kill you! I shall swallow it! Dark Shadow, dislodge it! Oh, damn. God damn, these are like, we're one step away from Skynet here.
Yeah, Tokiyama's
I would
a
like
fucking
to
guy.
take my name off the
Jesus
ballot.
Christ.
Dude, when Bakugo gets on the field, there's not gonna be a field.
There's not gonna be a field. I mean, fuck, we can get that
Same
from
with
Todoroki.
Todoroki and
Yeah.
Midoriya.
And Midoriya!
God.
The next 3 rounds.
Maybe one day we'll win.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they have to
change
change
location.
location. Oh, fuck you. I don't want to break. Give me the match, dog.
Well, I mean, it's title match 3.
Yeah, it was.
I don't
Oh,
know.
what the fuck is with Mineta?
What's that thing on his...
Is that a stem? It's still there. Is that like a pin for a grenade? Can you like pump it up and like...
There we go.
She like fully...
God damn.
Dude, I wonder if one day Monomo's just gonna have like a steel.
I don't know why he does that. He knows he's gonna get hit. So like, what's that on his fingers? Also, it's kind of he's got a spiral that's right on his pants.
That's nice.
Does he have a drill ability? Pierce
Like
the
he
heavens?
Can, like he can turn his fingers into drills?
Or maybe his whole body?
his body becomes a drill. Is that what you just said?
Like the Steel's Z move?
I'm done with this conversation.
It's gonna be interesting seeing Mineta and Ashido work together once we finally get there.
Oh, did you say I'm here quietly?
Here quietly. That's sad. That's sad.
That Midoriya, doing shenanigans.
Shenaniganizing. Or maybe he can spring.
Are we talking about Mineta or are we talking about
The other guy.
Kamen
Oh,
Rider?
Oh my god!
She's dead.
She's dead!
Bye, Ashido. Oh,
You
she's
break
doing
dancing
this.
in midair.
Bro, he's talking about it. Come on. Spill the beans.
Drill question mark?
Spill the shenanigans.
/ spring question mark?
Just realized I was on Ajin and not my... There we go.
Yeah, yup. We talked about that. Those vestiges. Vestiges. Vestites.
Oh, Bakugo's right behind you.
Hey, what's up?
Tori's face.
I mean, yeah. I feel like Bakugo's a little entitled to know.
He's like, look at this rivalry that I sponsored.
What are you laughing at, huh?
Those two.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, nobody talk this entire match. It's fine.
Just be quiet. Everything's gonna be a-okay. Shinzo, just sit out.
Shinzo's probably gonna be the thing that
Triggers
triggers his.
I mean, what I do is like, if
shenanigans,
before you
100%.
say anything, say like a keyword or something like a pass.
Flash!
Naruto fucking exams, you know, shooting trials.
When the ninja waits in the bush and pees in silence, and when he wipes his ass with the leaf, but it turns out that it's poison ivy. That's when the ninja strikes.
Alright, so then,
2 blocks. 2 blocks doesn't really seem like that much for these kids.
not at all.
Here we go. It's a thumbnail.
Yeah.
I
I love how Iida's striking the pose.
Yeah. He's got a strike and a pose back there too. Hit it.
And then Shinzo's over there. Wait, no,
It should be an easy win.
Come on, Todoroki, put in this work, dog.
What's your shameful? You almost won, buddy.
My guy, you're good.
The rest is up to you. Yeah, why Todoroki?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I like how Iida's looking at him. He's like, "Well, I'm still here too, man."
People would be sleeping on Iida.
Yeah.
I kind of hope if anybody wins this, I kind of hope Iida is the reason 1A wins. Honestly, I hope it's not necessarily Todoroki. I hope it's Iida.
People sleeping on Iida. Like, imagine,
Fuck,
like,
that scene was so good.
Imagine like how fast Iida could get. Like,
This move. What does Endeavor say when he strikes?
What?
It says like he says it's like his technique.
Toya was
close.
Oh!
Bro!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wait,
But he had raised weak constitution. We talked about that.
Look at the bleeding! The bleeding!
We talked about that. What the fuck? Whoa!
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit!
Whoa.
I was not expecting Toya information this episode. Toya talk after reaction.
Wait.
Asia.
Iida, we need you to get out of here. We got to use this stainless steel scalpel.
No,
Flat
Stan.
line.
I want more Iida shit. Iida hasn't really been a focus.
They both got. Everybody's got. I mean, I guess
really
for
good.
Ojiro here, but like.
People are sleeping on how fucking fast Iida can potentially get.
Potentially.
We got all successes.
The strong
here.
spirit of a successor, yeah. Everybody's drinking that.
That's a
Kool-Aid.
team right there.
Look at this.
Don't be
squad.
sleeping. Bro, they're focusing a lot on Iida. Iida's going to be a big factor in this fight.
Yeah.
Because you are.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Head scouting.
This man's going full JoJo on everything.
Oh, my.
Well, if you can't find them, bring them to you.
Oh, I wonder where they are.
Holy fuck.
Tetsu. Real steel!
That's fucking awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking real too.
He could be the best pike or the best shield.
He looks exactly like,
like-
fucking, what was his
Gagio.
name?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Exactly
just
like Gagio.
I love hearing like. It makes me wonder, what, like when English people speak Japanese in shows, like
Oh
how
my
does that
God.
sound similar?
What in the world?
So yeah, Pony's foreign. We know that. Or she's like. Yeah, I think she's foreign. Let's say Team 3. Juzo can speak English. And he seems very level-headed, or as they were just describing, flexible.
What the fuck is this?
He has 4 hoverboards. He has that's his power.
What the fuck is this?
You're fucked.
Bro,
Goodbye.
man, just give up.
Just give up. What are you gonna do with your Hot Wheels? he's
done.
done.
It's just so weird seeing that.
I mean, it's kind of neat. I'll take it. Cementos?
Like a baby Cementos?
He's trying to burn out. And
This
he
is
can't.
such a weird image. Wait, are those his hands?
Oh.
Bro, give up! Bro, give up! Dude! Yeah, dude, just tap out!
Dude, this is like
Melts off his arms.
You literally just gave him 3rd-degree burns.
this is
on
when
his
this is
shoulder.
when you go back to the lower level area.
Yeah.
Maybe cement.
He looks like Pablo from fucking...
I'm Tyrone. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, people smiling at Endeavor. And he's being nice. I like this Endeavor.
CG's ever, CG's ever,
CG's
CG's
ever.
ever.
Fucking unit.
He's
of man.
huge!
He's like 7 feet tall. Oh my god.
He finally
With Fuyumi's help. And he's so proud. What a man.
He's really trying. He's really trying.
Interesting. He's only igniting his left side there. He's saying, don't run from me. And he's showing, yeah. Interesting. That move.
Is he talking about Prominence Bird?
Maybe? His Shoto sickness.
Getting down with the Shoto sickness.
Endeavor.
Oh, he sneezed.
Yeah, because the trope.
Yeah.
I like how it's just falling while he's dancing and playing. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Game! Todoroki wins!
Yeah, he's just adding more.
Liking what he learned against Aizawa. And Stain.
You know, or like Batman and shit.
Yeah. Time to kill him.
Bro, these guys are about to fucking
Here we
kill
go.
him.
Recipro
Yeah.
burst! He's starting with that pretty quick.
Oh,
He did it to the ice?
Ice? And the metal pipe? Mudman.
Softening.
The world.
So it's...
Jesus. Yep, yeah, I knew that. That's some good reaction time.
Damn.
Whoa.
Damn. Vlad. He's definitely got a brain in there, that's for sure. And
Maybe
the
he's,
fucking
maybe he's
quirk.
exactly like Momo. He's got the brains and the quirk.
Maybe.
That's what,
maybe.
what the fuck are you
Oh,
doing?
he's a trout!
What is this shit?
Fucking pierce the tail.
Gyrate.
His quirk. Spiral.
He can make any part of his body rotate like a drill.
Interesting.
Shit.
Oh, this is not a good place for
Dude,
Iida.
this is not okay.
Just gonna keep drowning.
I'm gonna drown! The helmet! You crafty villain. Iida never change.
He's really in character.
Never
huh?
change.
Man, if only they had someone who could like fly or some shit. We wouldn't have to worry about it.
Damn.
Let's go.
All right,
Oh,
Ojiro.
He's got some fucking... How was he running while spinning his legs? You see that?
Oh!
Oh! Just gets impaled completely.
Wait, so where is she from? What?
She's from America, right?
Maybe.
She can send her horns flying. She can
Control.
For the horn,
So does she shoot them or control them?
She can shoot and Whoa.
Oh, damn!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god! Ah!
Oh shit! Bless you.
Shit.
That's the last place you want to be with TetsuTetsu is right next to him. Well, he probably just watched what you did and figured what he needed to do.
Huh.
Okay, here we go, Iida. Here we go, Iida. He just walks away. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Holy shit!
For 10,000 years I lay dormant. Holy
Shit!
Oh my god!
Recipro Turbo!
Come here, my man. He's just gonna power through all the
Oh
soft
my
stuff.
god!
Can he get upgrades? Can he take him to like a Napa Auto Parts? Oh!
Oh! What?
What?
You can pull that shit out?
I guess if it's a natural thing, he'll just grow new ones. But he has to pull that shit out of his body? Like, not even tying it to like a door and like
Oh my
closing it fast?
god!
Oh!
God damn.
Bro, I had no idea. Yo!
Jesus.
Come here, my man.
10 minutes?
Oh, I need.
He has Recipro for 10 minutes? Last time he only had Recipro for like a minute
Oh
at
my
the most. Holy
God.
shit!
Wow, this episode we got a lot. Yo, we got a lot, dog.
This sounds. It felt like a tooth was getting pulled.
I
I'm
know,
like,
right? Like they didn't even like
Oh.
tie it to like a car and have it like quickly reverse. Like they just fucking pulled it
He had
out.
to yank that shit out, and it wasn't like a fast thing. You had to. Oh, it's a part of your body. It's like trying to rip your thumb off, man.
Which I guess it makes sense. Like, you know, if it's a thing that regrows, like tear it out, like train without it, like, and then it's like a muscle almost.
No, yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
That's so fucking weird.
That's so metal. Pardon the pun. Like, but like,
God damn, Iida.
Oh
like,
my god.
he literally tore body parts off to grow stronger.
What a fucking
What
guy.
a god! Shit. Okay, so it's a drill, not a spring.
Yeah, so he can rotate. He can't actually turn his body into drill. They spin like drills.
Yeah.
They rotate. So I wonder if it's any
Which
part of
is,
his body.
I
or
wonder
if
if
it's
these
just
are
a
like
part of
the
his
things
body.
on his fingers are like diamond tipped.
Diamond tipped.
Well, I mean, like a drill.
I thought that was mostly like that just to show like what parts of his body he can do it on.
Well, I feel like it would be like, I feel it's more like an armor almost, like a covering. Like to protect his fingers.
Maybe. I mean, we saw what he was doing against Shoji.
Ojiro.
Sorry, Ojiro.
Okay, so it's real steel, spiral.
Mudman.
Mudman. I like Mudman.
And-
And Real Steel.
I think it just that sounded so condescending. I was like, "Hey, Mudman, I got stronger since the last time, bitch." I was like,
Because the last time anybody's seen Mudman was last time I saw Juzo was at the sports festival,
Yeah.
the cavalry battle.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like while TetsuTetsu's
His quirk
good,
is strong.
Juzo is the guy to be watching here.
He is strong. Oh my god. It's literally anything.
It's like gentle, but they don't bounce back.
and it's not even just soft.
And he
it's
can
like
choose.
quicksand. It's like you sink into that shit.
And he can choose when it stops.
man,
too.
it's a good thing you can't do it to living things.
Yeah, right. Can you just imagine, like,
How would that
glooping down?
puddle.
Yeah, glooping down. Ugh.
What was the name of the? Is it just Pony?
I think it was just Pony.
I think it's just Pony.
Or is it just her name was Pony? But
Her name is Pony, but it could be both. Also, English.
Who? She's.
So how are they gonna do that for the dub? I wonder. Like, are they just gonna make him say like a joke?
No, he
instead?
switches to Japanese.
That would be fucking hilarious. Okay, so Pony gets her introduction once the horns start flying.
That was a little bit near. Yeah. Yo, and fucking what's his face was standing up against Ojiro. Like
Sen?
Yeah, like he was like Ojiro was only dodging. He was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, the man is just gyrating, bro. He's got that drill. He's got that spiral energy.
He was gyrating his legs while he was moving.
Bro, fight the Ojiro.
Hey, I heard Ojiro's with the anti-spiral.
And Pony Sunotori.
I don't think she has a hero name.
I think her hero name must just be Pony.
Yeah, okay, Pony.
That makes
I'll
sense.
go with
Makes
Pony.
sense. Okay, so Pony.
Pretty good. Wow.
So can she just shoot her horns out, or can she control them mid-flight?
She can control up to 4 of the horns she shoots off.
So she shoots them and then she can control them.
And how direct?
Which is just flying daggers / hooks.
And is it like a guided missile where it's like beep, 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 or can she be like like
no?
I think she can guide it probably because what she did with TetsuTetsu there, like he can like.
She put him under his arms and then got him
maybe
up.
she could train him to be better, like where it could do that.
It probably
so the
started
point where
off
we can
where
get Tom and Jerry physics,
or maybe she can control.
It probably only started off where she only could shoot them straight, and then she eventually was able to learn to control them and then
guide them.
And then she can learn to control more than one time.
Okay, before we get into
Toya, we gotta talk about
hold on,
Toya.
before we get
let's
into
talk about Toya.
before we get into that, something a little shorter, the Deku brainwash talk. I wrote that down. So what if the shenanigans is the moment where he gets brainwashed?
Yeah.
And like that's the woo.
Why is it though that the brainwash triggers it?
Because remember, he also sees it in his sleep, so it's like a subconscious thing. So when the brainwashing happens,
he's invading his subconscious.
He's in his like Midoriya gets like put into his own subconscious because it's not his consciousness that's in charge. Mm-hmm. I think that's at least how it works.
You know, it'd be crazy if at one point Shinzo's like does it to Midoriya and he finds himself in Midoriya's subconscious.
I don't think that's how that works.
He doesn't move his consciousness.
I know, but I'm saying that'd be cool.
I guess
he can control him.
But
it's like what if
final
shenanigans happening?
It's just more of a command that's just controlling him, like, and then they.
It's just more the fact that he's putting his command in Midoriya's consciousness, and Midoriya's consciousness is being put into his own subconscious. I'm saying conscious too much. But
no,
yeah,
it makes sense.
So what if that's the moment where he gets shenaniganized?
I can imagine what would happen is Midoriya somehow gets tricked with the voice changing thingy.
Yeah,
probably or like saving Uraraka or one of the other team members. Because Midoriya.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, he'd think really hard first because he'd know the tricks. He's seen it before, but somehow they trick him into.
They get him because like
Shinzo's probably hiding something. He's probably saving something for Midoriya.
Two Shinzos.
Two Shinzos. Monoma can do it now too.
He's probably saving something that no one's seen yet, specifically for Midoriya.
Okay.
Or just maybe for the next fight. He's like, I didn't use this in the first match. No one's seen me do anything yet. I'll do it in I'll do it in my next match.
Okay.
I mean, what else do you think you could?
We also had the theory that like this like if Midoriya is gonna get a new quirk, we're gonna see one of them that fight. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, all the lines are like all the shit's aligning, right? We're getting a little bit of a build up for like one for all shenaniganizing. Who's the one person who could do it while he's like awake? Shinzo. And now we're gonna have 2 Shinzos there.
So we just get Shinzo on the whole one for all thing and just use him to train up the other the other quirks.
There we go. We can speed run this. We don't have to wait every damn night. But it also could be. I'm pretty sure we also talked about like maybe he just unlocks his quirk regularly and he's like going ballistic and Shinzo's there to like forcibly make him stop.
Maybe.
Okay. Now we can talk about
Now we're
Toya.
talking about Toya. Yo, Dabi's Toya.
What the
Dabi's
fuck?
Toya. Dabi's Toya. You cannot.
I mean, we were already thinking that beforehand, but yeah.
Who did Endeavor say had the weak constitution? It wasn't
Ray.
The
mom.
The mom.
We talked about that.
I thought he was talking about his daughter. I didn't know that.
Fayumi?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't.
He's
know,
talking about Ray, which we talked about. We fucking talked about this in our was it episode?
What is like I don't know what
2?
Maybe
Vestiges?
where we talked about how he said he was strong. He had more firepower than
Toya had more firepower than
Holy
Todoroki,
fuck.
but he had the constitution of Ray.
He said he had more firepower than Endeavor.
Yeah,
right?
Did he?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I thought he said more power than Todoroki.
No.
Yo, that's a problem.
Oh shit.
What?
Let's rewatch. Okay.
That's probably why his fire's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hotter.
Prominence to burn.
I bet that's probably what he's trying to teach him. So he doesn't
Prominence
overheat
sperm?
his body, maybe.
You must learn this move.
We better get the fucking seat against
Don't run
TetsuTetsu.
from me. Don't run from yourself. Stand up.
Don't pretend to be weak.
Toya was close.
That was close.
He had
Yeah.
more
Firepower than me.
You didn't pick up on
I
that?
thought he was.
Actually, you know what? That might be proof that Dabi isn't Endeavor, because every time Heroes Rising, Endeavor punked his ass.
It's true. No, but that was a Dabi clone.
That was Dabi clone.
Dabi clone.
We can't use ever.
No. We have been instructed that in the comments that the power of the clones are the same. It's their durability that's halved or that's lesser. So their power is the same.
But we don't. Then if that's the case, another backup. We don't know how much firepower he was putting
out.
into.
Yeah, I know. It was mostly a joke. It was mostly a joke.
Because if he does, if he was really trying. If basically what Endeavor is saying, if Dabi was really trying, Endeavor would not have been able to overpower
We
him.
also saw that giant fire ring that he made,
instantly.
He also did peace out when Mirko showed up. So,
well, I
do
mean,
you realize how much firepower you have to have?
Thick bunny girl shows up. You want to stick around for that?
I'm sorry.
But he had Ray's weak constitution, so we talked about this. Like we talked about what if the reason
his
why
his body couldn't take it,
and then
that's
you brought up the self-immolation.
Yeah, and that's why Todoroki can handle it because he can cool his body down.
Mm-hmm.
So that would explain and back up the stitches, how he probably went too strong, and
that's why they don't like to talk about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was probably a super intense training session.
Yep.
And they probably he died, probably.
I don't know.
What do you think? Do you think they?
He must have just recently died. In this video, he must have just recently died because when we've seen Todoroki look like he was around this age, and Toya was still there when he was being dragged, and he was like, "You live in a different world than they do, Shoto." Yeah. He was still there, so he must have just very recently died. That also means, what the hell was he doing? Because Endeavor wasn't training him.
What do you mean?
When he died or disappeared, Endeavor was no longer training him.
He was
training Todoroki or Shoto.
Yeah.
Well, that means he just must have immediately
He must have just
moved on.
left. He just left.
He just moved on.
Yeah.
When Toya probably
But then why,
died.
if that was the case...
No, because Toya was alive when he was starting to train Todoroki already.
And if that was the case and he just left, why would he just do the self-immolation? Why would he do that to himself? If it wasn't the spontaneous
maybe it's like an
combustion
FU
thing.
to Endeavor.
Now
that you have Todoroki now, I'm just gonna... I don't know.
Or what if he was training by himself?
And
what if Endeavor bit him with the bug of heroism?
And it blew up in his face?
Like literally?
Yeah.
Hello, Benny. Benny's a dog. He's a pretty good dog.
Okay, just keep the door closed.
Okay, but because Toya is alive when Enji starts training Shoto. I'm so glad I learned first names because I don't want... Todoroki was alive when Todoroki started training Todoroki. No, but yeah, so he was training him because he states he was close.
And we could see when they were...
Of course, he's saying he was past tense. Mm-hmm. So he must be gone, or Endeavor is at a point where he thinks so low of his children.
I think this part must be after Toya being gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. But we're 100% all in agreement. Toya's Dabi.
Toya's in.
But why does he
Toya's
have a
Dabi.
sword?
That's a
Kendo,
training.
just
it's
to
a
beat
kendo
you.
stick. Yeah, you can beat the fuck out of your kids with it.
But like, why would he do
Only
that?
your kids. It's specifically
Why
for
would
your
he-
It
kids.
doesn't work as well against adults.
Why would he use that when he's trading ice and fire quirk?
Just to discipline him.
'Cause
he
he's
fucks
also got-
up, smack him with it. Be like, hey, do it better. And if you don't do better, you get smacked. That's how you discipline your kids. I'm not saying that's to do that. Don't do that. I'm saying
Got a full
people
Adrian
do that.
Peterson right here.
People do that.
Whip out the
That's
switch.
how they stop. People do that. That's how they discipline your kids. You fuck up, you get smacked. That's how it works. And
Well,
that's
I think a certain amount of schmackage is okay. That amount of schmackage.
No.
No.
The only type of schmackage I'm talking about is with the kendo stick. I gotta stop saying schmackage. The only type of hitting he's doing is with the kendo stick. Yeah. Like if you just go, hey, stop it. And that's fine. That's fine. Don't beat your kids. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't beat your kids.
So
I don't know, Gabe.
I don't know.
Maybe they're assholes.
We're confirmed that if Dabi is Toya, he has a weak constitution. His durability is not the same as his power output, which could make sense why Dabi may be this unbelievably powerful fire user, but we've never really seen him
Go full out.
Because
go
if he
full
tries,
throttle.
he'll
He'll hurt himself.
really bad.
It's like he's a Pokemon, but all of his moves.
that might have been
has
why he
recall
was
damage.
bleeding. Because maybe like the ring was a bit more
A
than
bit
normal,
much.
and why he went out and he started bleeding. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah. Which
Wow.
because is it too much of a spoiler to look up how old, say, Fuyumi is?
Just to try and figure out like the age gap between
The age
everybody.
gap between. Because I want to see how
The-
long
the-
Endeavor
how
could have
long
trained
Shoto
Toya.
and Toya. Okay.
How long could he have trained Toya if he did train Toya, which I believe he did, just based off this dialogue.
He was probably around
Like
the same
Gabe,
age.
you have
as
your
this-
phone on. You look up how old Fuyumi Todoroki is, because she's the second oldest, right? Like we can assume that.
Natsuo's the oldest.
No, Natsuo's
Oh, I mean, second oldest. Yeah, Toya's the oldest.
Toya's the oldest.
Fuyumi
Then
is 22 years old.
and
Sorry,
Fuyumi's older than
23.
Natsuo.
Yeah.
She's 23.
So
Her first appearance, she was 22.
I think the safest we can say is that Toya is a year older.
Because you could probably imagine, like, as soon as, you
So
know, Endeavor's
He's
all
24. Shoto is 15, turning 16. So that's like
Okay, so Toya at that point where
40
he was
year
training him
difference?
as a little kid, he was probably what, like 6 or 7 there, when he's beating him up.
he's still like 8 years older. Toya,
yeah.
if he were alive today and only a year older than Fuyumi, 8 years, and he started Endeavor started training Todoroki before he was 5 years old. So that's at least 4 or 5 years of 3 to 5 years of training for Toya. So that I think that's more than enough time for him to, like, if because he had to have done it by himself, right? He had to have whatever happened to Toya had to happen while, as a result of something Endeavor did, he had to have done it because Endeavor was training Todoroki, and at this point, Endeavor wasn't the repentive type. He was the "you're good, we're working with you. You're the perfect match." But so, do you think he was doing it as a fuck you to Endeavor, or as a I'm going to impress you, Daddy? Like,
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna make you want to be with me again. Like,
It probably started off that way. Like, he left to try and get better. It blew up in his face. He's like, I blame you for this. And now I'm going to, you know.
It had to be enough where
your greatest failure is
they think he was dead. It had to be enough where they think he died.
Yeah.
What
there was
if?
probably like a news thing about it. Like, there's probably some massive explosion.
What was
or
that
something.
stuff that Dabi said at the end of the Nomu fight?
Like when
they were doing a little
circle.
chat before Mirko showed up?
Yeah.
he said,
Well, don't die yet.
yet.
Right?
Uh-huh.
He probably wants to kill Todoroki or Shoto.
I could see him wanting to kill Shoto. I don't see him if it's Toya, right?
Yeah.
I could see him wanting to kill Shoto.
Because that would be
the most
eliminating
painful to
Endeavor's legacy.
So, like, Toya...
Because we talked about, or at least I did, with the idea, if I were Toya / Dabi, if that's the case, which it totally fucking is,
Theoretically,
factually, factually, theoretically, I wouldn't just kill Endeavor. All right, I would want to
ruin his life,
ruin him, and that would be like in the most public way, in the most public sense. In a sense, the last sense might not have been the worst chance, but if I were him, I would want to set all the pins up, all the dominoes, so one little bing collapses them. So who would have? And I know we talked about this in the other video about Toya. But like, who would have the most information about, or at least some of the most information about how fucked up the Toya household was?
Todoroki family.
The Todoroki family?
You know,
Toya.
Dabi.
So he could totally like, yo, this is what my fucking dick of a dad did. This is how horrible he was. This is your symbol of peace?
I feel like this would be similar to the All for One versus All Might fight, where
he's like Nana Shimura's grandson.
You know what it's like? And then Dabi's explaining live TV or whatever the fuck. They tear down his image. Then he wants to try and like maybe kill Shoto.
Tear down
his legacy.
And legacy.
His image, legacy, and then it's just him that's left. And he just leaves him. Because then there's nothing left for him.
And then at that point,
then
you kill Shoto, you kill Endeavor's life's work.
Yeah.
And not only that, but he's on the point where he's now turning a new leaf.
Yeah,
but
his whole redemption arc.
All the awful things he did was to make Todoroki what he is today, but now he's trying to make Todoroki what Todoroki wants to be, and he's trying to be that better person. If Todoroki dies, then everything he did, there's so much he now can't atone for. Like, that's it.
He's trying to, and if he died,
like how it was honestly kind of cute how hard he tried just to get Shoto to follow him on social media.
Yumi's help on the tag, like friend. I'm like, what? I await your message.
Right? This was okay.
I await your
reply.
Your response. Stop ignoring me, Todoroki.
So here's my whole cycle of Toya to theoretically to Dabi. Toya. Toya
is born. The universe is created.
He becomes a thing. He becomes a failure. Todoroki comes in, and he waits until he's like 5 or 6 years old. At this point, Toya is like young teen, and he starts training. Toya, seeing this, super pissed off, leaves. Wants to... It's not to like, oh, big fuck you, Dad. He's like, I want to impress you. He goes off, starts trying to get stronger. Big thing happens. Explosion right in his face. Hits the news. Everyone's like, oh, this guy died.
The son of the number 2 hero
dies.
Missing touchdown.
He survives. Body's all fucked up.
Blames Endeavor.
And he blames Endeavor for this. He finds the League of Villains, or League of Villains finds him. And his whole thing is he wants to kill Shoto.
Well,
that is...
We don't necessarily know if
because
this is...
It is all because of what Endeavor wanted that this happened to Toya. If it was not for what Endeavor wanted, this would not have happened to him. So he sees Shoto and he goes, that's what Endeavor wanted. And he doesn't know that he's changing. So he goes,
I don't think it matters if he's changed to Dabi.
No, I'm saying this is what I'm saying. He's like, he doesn't know that Endeavor is trying to
he'll
change.
always be that guy.
Exactly. So he's going, I kill Shoto. I get rid of everything that he's been trying to work for. All that.
What's 17 more years?
Oh, make another kid. Watch Invincible. It's really good.
It's Endeavor and Dabi.
Think.
Did you honestly think I was gonna beat your ass?
Think, Toya. Think. I'm the number 1 hero.
You can't beat me. Think.
But
you have weak constitution.
So yeah, that's what I think his whole journey was, and I think he 100% wants to kill Shoto.
So if Dabi is Toya, Dabi that means Dabi is comfortable with lying to people who he's close to, like about big things. Like he keep things close to the chance he can lie.
Yeah.
Like pretty well.
Well, I definitely don't see that being below the belt for someone like Dabi.
But what I'm getting at is, what was his motivation for joining the League of Villains?
We don't.
Well, I mean,
we do know at least what he has told us. You guys remember?
Nope.
This was back in what, season 2?
Season 2.
-2.
Who was the big push? Who helped the League of Villains unintentionally? Stain. Dabi was a huge Stain follower. Guy. But the thing is he? Because while on one hand, we now have, if he is Toya, very good reasoning for why he would be. Endeavor was not a very... he didn't embody what a hero should be.
People considered him a hero, and he didn't understand why, and he thought that was bullshit.
If it got to the point where Dabi was so far gone that Toya was so far gone that he would use his thought to be death to run away and become Dabi, he would certainly probably hug to an idealist like Stain and Stain's ideals themselves. But the thing is, Dabi's motivations seem, if he is Toya and he's trying to get revenge, like we were saying, seems far more selfish than the grand world of heroes that Stain wants.
Well, I mean, that'll also help. I mean, taking down now the next number one hero.
Yeah, but that seems like the idea of the hero society as we know it collapsing into something more Stain wants. It seems like a byproduct, not the end goal. For if Dabi is Toya and if Toya is the way we're describing him.
So it's just Stain was obviously just a kind of a. Oh, it was just the way in, I guess, the League of Villains. Everybody else is kind of on the Stain train.
So that's what I'm getting at. Do you think he lied about being a fanatic of Stain to
I mean, that's a white lie. I'm partially his true hero. It's maybe he doesn't believe, obviously, in Endeavor, because Endeavor shouldn't be the number
so
one.
I'm telling the truth, but this isn't really why.
Yeah.
He might base his ideals off of that, but have altered it. He's a reformed Stain follower. So he's like, oh, yes, I believe that, heroes are kind of iffy, but...
You're so right. I'm glad we didn't rush this one.
Yeah,
I was not expecting Toya information.
So yeah, no, I think he might be a reformed Stain follower, holds some ideals.
I keep my ideals sweat.
No, but he's not 100% in the fold with Stain.
Then, do you think Endeavor could recover if Toya or / Dabi was like, "Hello, people. Endeavor sucks. Here's the facts." And then...
Well, we don't know how much people know about it.
It has to do with,
Well, they don't know about the fucking dark shit that went on. They absolutely don't know. They do not know.
No, yeah, nobody knows.
They have no idea. They don't even know that it was a forced marriage.
I'm pretty sure that if he did bring it up, people would be like, yo, Endeavor, what the fuck, dude? And he would, come out, and I think he would probably drop, but he's what we just saw here. He's showing that he's trying to change. He's become a completely different hero than what we had seen in the past. So he might come out and Dabi be all like, "Oh, he's all these." And some people might be like, "Oh yeah, he's really bad," but other people are like, "No, haven't you been seeing all the stuff he's doing? He's trying."
I think this would be a great you brought it up. The All Might versus All for One.
Yeah, breaking him down and because.
But the thing is, I don't think Endeavor has the goodwill that All Might does. When All Might was just nothing but his shriveled skeleton form, people were like, "He's still our symbol of peace. He's still All Might. Go get him!" I don't think we will get that response for Engie. It's like, what? He abused his family. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still Endeavor.
And now he's on the back foot. Can heroes even do this? Can they beat these villains? All Might, and I think that's what made All Might such the symbol of peace.
I mean, after this fight that he had with the Nomu,
that was a big first step. But All Might kept crime low just by existing for 45 years. He was as consistent as goddamn the sun.
It's way too early to call it because we don't know what he's going to do if that does happen. If Dabi does come forward and say, "Yeah,"
and there's always the microscopic chance that Toya actually did run away to Europe and became a impressionist painter, that Dabi isn't him.
Exactly, but theoretically, Toya is Dabi.
Theoretically, in a factual sense.
Yeah.
But. Is there anything more we want to talk about Dabi before we move on?
No.
No, I got nothing else.
We're going Toya. Juzo can speak English.
Yeah.
Juzo and Pony.
That was fun.
Now I'm sure some of the comments will "Oh, Pony's from this section of Japan, which has a high percentage of English speakers." Okay, as long as we find out why she knows English. I'm pretty sure she's kind of foreigner.
I thought they had said that she was American, but they were just all like, "No, now she's speaking English." But Juzo might be American.
No, Juzo's just really smart. Juzo's not American. Juzo's absolutely not American because that's like he's supposed to. That was I think one of the reasons like one of our Juzo's like on top of shit because she started speaking in English and then Juzo's like yes like I can speak in English too. Like,
Dude, can you imagine how bad that would be if Modman was a bad guy? He could literally just soften Tartarus.
Oh my god! What? No! Fuck!
That's how I was just thinking about it. I'm
don't
like,
know
oh my
how much-
god.
Double S tier!
We don't know how much.
Put him there. Double X.
We don't know how much surface area he can cover. We did see
Wait, somebody just did all of the fucking
All the
armor.
ice.
he was all like, "Yo, I'm just gonna touch
Imagine
all
if
this
he would
shit."
just decide to activate his quirk on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Or like just a building.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
He could do it on
I don't
people's
know.
gear.
I don't know if we talked about this in any of our reactions. I think we did in our My Hero Academia OVA Part 2 reaction. Well, many, many months ago. But I think we definitely have, at least us, talked about like Shigaraki gaining far more power to the point where he can touch a building and just have it
Gone.
Juzo can do that as well.
Because what
If he weakens the foundations of
Yeah,
the
I know.
He
small-
can just make shit go.
He could turn the Empire State Building into a giant 7-Eleven
Because it's
slushie.
not.
Like,
It's like
gone.
the
it's
jumbo
literally-
gulp.
All the people drowning in concrete.
Can you imagine drowning in concrete? Not cement, not wet cement,
Wait.
concrete.
He said that he turns it. He can turn it off. So if like you're sinking down, and
You
then
can
he
touch
turns
it and turn it off.
do you just pop back out
So-
or do you stay there?
No, it's hard now. You're stuck. That's what was going on with Iida.
Go figure this man got a fucking recommendation.
He's smart as shit.
Full ride! Please don't kill me!
Where? Okay, because I feel like we should talk about it. Because he's the only one I really care about right now. Where are we putting him on the tier list?
He's already on the tier list. We put him in C tier.
Did we, bro? We gotta
reconsider that.
Yo,
Consider that
Update.
edited.
Juzo. B at the minimum.
actually,
High B.
A-
Probably
A
A.
at the minimum.
Probably A.
his shit is up there.
If you can fly, he has trouble against you. But how many people can fly? All for one? Which you just have trouble against that
Endeavor.
no matter what.
Endeavor.
Endeavor.
I'm just not falling.
Hawks. Gran Torino, kind of.
Tokoyami.
Yami. Hawks again.
And also, I mean, doesn't
Anybody
also-
near Hawks because he can make you fly with his feathers.
I mean, isn't just the one problem that he has to obviously touch that area?
yeah,
It's
so it's
not
not
like
like
a-
one
Well,
way.
what's the extent of the spread of, like, say I touch this? Do I just only make this
Affect the
little
entire
spot
floor,
here,
or is it
just
like
the
a-
entire floor? Like,
What's the
When
range?
he
of fire?
touches it, he probably can decide.
But-
how
Or maybe he has
much
like a
it-
max range on like what he can affect. Like it's
Yeah.
strenuous to try and go further.
Or like how many individual
or how much
areas. he
surface
can-
area?
That'd be
you
kind
can
of a cool
do.
way to train.
almost
It's
like
like,
I
can you
just
turn the
said that.
football field into a swimming pool? Like, try.
So that's what they meant by
Oh
scoring
my
several laps
gosh.
during the national championship.
So Juzo, like, while we were all more excited to see the
Oh my
TetsuTetsu Todoroki fight, which we will talk about, it definitely does seem like Juzo is the guy to beat.
Yeah, it's him
Well,
and
this
TetsuTetsu.
is Iida's. I want.
I want to see
I want
Iida.
Iida beat Juzo.
Could he run so fast that he's not breaking the tension? On,
Dude, fucking dash.
That would be awesome.
how fast do you have to be to run on water? I know this isn't necessarily water,
gotta go faith.
but
Go faith.
I'm sure more
You
people
gotta
have
go
done the
faster
calculations.
than the surface tension of water. With faith.
So we're gonna say it's slower than this. We'll cut this speed in half because they're not running
I mean,
on water.
technically, you
To
don't
run
have
on water, you'd have to be able to run 3 times as fast as Usain Bolt on dry land, or about 30 meters per second.
or you could
or
just have
70 miles per
really,
hour.
really, really big shoes.
That's it.
TLDR, the 650 mile per hour quote is widely overestimated. The speed required a lower speed of 70 miles per hour.
Dude, you can easily run on water. Just get shoes that are like 20 feet long.
70 miles
Okay,
per hour.
Iida's definitely faster than 70 mph.
He could we'll probably get to see him.
Like
running on
Midoriya's a goddamn bullet timer right now. If we go by 2 heroes,
that. Yeah, we saw him
and that was at 5%.
fucking Tron Legacy gliding on that shit.
That was 100% in.
But didn't we also see Iida like running hell? He was like just like a blur running
In when?
in
Oh,
Trailer.
Heroes Rising.
yeah, we saw that.
Well, we've also seen the trailer too.
I know this.
Whatever
I
this
know
will
this.
be.
I know this changes. I know this is relative. I know this isn't really a good measurement. But how fast you have to be to not be visible to the human eye? Because I know we've tried to do this
How fast
calculation
as fuck,
before.
boy?
How fast do you need
To not be visible to the human eye? Faster than the speed of light. What do you
No.
mean? What do you mean?
No. No, because it's different.
In order for the ball to be invisible, it would need to cross 70 meters in 1/250th of a second. So 17,500 meters every second, or 38,146 miles per hour.
38,000?
38,146 miles per
Yeah, so that ain't close to the speed of light. That's slow as shit. It's only 38,000 miles per hour.
Man.
Okay, and I know another reason why it's not a good measurement is because it depends on how far away it is from the eye. It does a lot of stuff. And also, it's an animatism.
That's also only, 19 times faster than the fucking blackbird.
Yeah, it's a lot of anime likes to go, whoa, he's fast. Look, he's like he's behind you now. But they're like, how fast is that? It's fast.
Wow, he's going beyond.
And then they're like, oh my gosh, I can't catch up to this car. And it's just like, but you can. And it's just like, now you're behind them. Are you 38,000 miles per fuck? Or are you like.
Mega shits per
Yeah, that's right. It takes me an
terafart.
hour to fuck.
What does that even mean?
Endeavor wants to teach Todoroki that move.
Probably Prominence Burn.
Probably Prominence
Charizard
Burn.
doesn't want to learn.
Or whatever.
Wizard.
That might be. It might be the same move that made him realize that Toya couldn't handle it, because he said Toya was.
I bet
close.
it's Prominence Burn.
Yeah, he said
It's
Toya
most
was
likely
close.
Prominence Burn.
So the movie.
There was another thing. Hold on, I'm going back to season 4.
Are you talking about the thing that rapidly raises the heat in his body?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Was that either the Fire Fist or was that the Prominence Burn?
Fire Fist something. It wasn't just Fire Fist. It was.
What? Hold on.
Again.
Time out.
No.
What are you fucking? What are we talking about?
There's another move that he uses. It's something Fire Fist.
Todoroki or
Endeavor.
Endeavor?
Todoroki is Endeavor.
High and no move fight.
Yeah.
It's something Fire Fist.
Or is it the Flash Fist?
Hold
something? Was it
Flash Fire? Flash Fire?
Fist? Something like that.
Devo.
That might be it.
That might be it.
Fist. Fire Fist.
Whoa, be careful.
I'm good.
Don't Google it. We can just look at the scene.
Flash Fire Fist.
We can just.
Yeah,
That's what it's
Flash
called.
Fire
Flash
Fist.
Fire Fist.
Just be careful with that shit.
I was looking up the name.
You could be like, Endeavor uses this to kill Todoroki.
You're still holding on.
Let go. No, it's called.
What's 17?
Can always start again. Make another kid. Prominence Burn.
What will you have after
500 years? Actually, quite a bit. It's not me. Yeah, so it's called Flash Fire Fist. So you guys think that was the movie you were showing?
It could be.
You know,
Because,
imagine-
baby steps,
Yeah. So that move that he's
something that makes your fire hotter, thermonuclear blast.
We also did that move where he turned a building into a fucking
Like a dice
sashimi.
cube.
Just-
so that
Fire the
move-
spider!
Yeah,
so
like,
the
that was
move,
fucking
that
awesome.
move that he's referring to is probably the same move that Toya tried to learn, but couldn't handle, and that's when
There's
he,
also Jet the Bad!
and that's when he probably realized this isn't working. We got to do it.
I don't think. What if Endeavor did it from almost even a more altruistic viewpoint? So what if he
Your
was?
feet off the table.
That's true.
They're so cold. It's so fucking cold.
Crisscross your legs.
I ain't flexible. All right, but what if he noticed that Todoroki had Todoroki, god damn it. What if he noticed that Toya had raised constitution, like he was hurting himself during training, and he purposely was
Stop
like,
it.
yo, stop. Because we talked about this as well. Would he go on to create another kid if Toya was still a pseudo-success?
He probably would have first tried to
Train him up.
mediate the issue and work past it.
Yeah, because if he made Toya, like Toya was his kid, and Toya, while not having to fire an ice quirk, he was still stronger than Endeavor. Endeavor may have been like, you know what?
This could work.
I can
got
work with
something.
this.
I got something.
But what if he was like, yo, shit, you're hurting yourself, dog. We're done. We can't.
I think, honestly, it's black and white. I think it's either that, like, we need to either work past it, or this is a failure, I'm moving on.
Because
I think it could have been either.
the we're gonna work with this would be him going, okay, you can't have ice, but you're still strong as shit. So we're gonna work with you. We're gonna try this out. We're gonna see if you can be the better me. I believe in you, Toya. But then Toya starts hurting himself, and Endeavor's like,
No, I'm saying, no, that's what I'm saying the black and white is. It's either this color, immediately he noticed the weakness in Constitution and was like, this ain't it, moving on to the next one. Or he noticed it, tried to work past it, didn't work, and then moved on.
I find more.
I think it's completely black
Endeavor
and white.
leaning towards the stopping with Toya being a failure.
Yeah, I think it's either black and white.
Because that just seems more like Endeavor's.
He doesn't want to waste time. He doesn't want to waste time.
Because Endeavor said that he was close.
But he doesn't want to waste time.
No, I'm not saying like the moment he found out that he had no ice, he failed. I'm saying the moment he was like, "Ow, I'm burning myself."
No, I'm talking about when he found out about his weak constitution. He's like, "Oh, failure, done. I'm done with you."
Yeah.
All right, come here.
Exactly.
Another kid.
Exactly.
Right. To bed.
It's either black or white, one or two, A or B.
And so
that's what I'm thinking.
Now again, it's so fucking cold, man.
Just fucking put your feet on my socks, because I got socks.
There we go. What if, because, okay, so if he stopped training, he would have had another kid. The next kid would not have been Todoroki. God damn it. Yes, it would. It would not have been Shoto. It would have been Natsuo.
Yep.
And then it would have been...
No, but there wasn't that big of a gap between
Fuyumi and
Natsuo.
Natsuo. Why wasn't there?
Maybe because this is a bit that he was a fire quirk, and it's just like, all right, let's keep pumping out kids.
But
then he finally like stopped. Maybe once he got to Todoroki, obviously, but
Shoto.
But
damn it, because there's a massive.
We gotta start learning first names.
There's a massive jump between, Natsuo and Shoto.
You were about to say it.
I was about to say it. There's a massive jump between Todoroki and Todoroki. I mean, but Todoroki and Todoroki have like a very even split, and then the next Todoroki is also pretty even. Yeah. And Todoroki, who made them, so I wonder. That makes me curious. At any rate, there's at least a lot we could talk about with Toya, and we still have more we need to talk about that isn't them. All right. What is it one of the comments said is keeping up with the Todorokis?
What?
That's what like one of the comments referred to it as.
Oh, keeping up with the Todorokis. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Because it's like keeping up with the Kardashians, the Kardashians.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The power of the spiral.
The gyrate.
Yeah.
He spins.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. He kept Ojiro.
And that was kind of what I was getting at with the spell.
Can he not snap his neck then?
I don't know.
We don't know
what
parts of his body.
I wonder if the limit to that is he still has a normal like functioning ears and brain, so if he does that, he'll throw up, like twisting his head a bunch.
Yeah, we don't know what parts of his body he can do that on, or if there's only certain parts.
And then yes,
as far as we can see, it's just his arms.
I love drills as weapons. I fucking love them as weapons. Gurren Lagann is just the best anime ever.
Rhett was saying that it's probably like armor.
I was thinking it was like a diamond tipped.
Yeah, or like tungsten carbide kind of drill bit.
Drill bits, yeah. That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Or it's like, so like maybe his fingers can't like go up against steel shit, but he could be like, now I got this thing on, I can just...
That is kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
You know how many holes I can put in a ship? You know how many holes I can put in paper? 10. Did he have any on his thumbs? Did we see any on his thumbs?
No, I thought it was just on... Like, either...
Can you imagine him, like, in between your ears? Like,
oh, God.
I'm gonna fuck your brains up. But Spiral, just like Ojiro, kind of seems like the weakest link at the moment.
Yeah.
Because even Pony, which I would say that Pony would probably lose a fight against Sen.
She's got good assisting.
She does have a lot, like,
she can
good
make people, like, kind of fly or slash...
Like rock and propel TetsuTetsu.
And she can subdue.
Which is going to be our final conversation, by the way. We have one more, and then the TetsuTetsu Todoroki. And that's Recipro Turbo for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we already talk about this at the very beginning?
We kind of briefly talked about pulling the shit out of your leg.
10 minutes is a long time.
10 minutes is such a fucking long time in a fight.
In D&D, that's like 100 rounds.
600 rounds.
Bruh, that's insane.
Can you imagine being able to quadruple your movement speed and always have an attack of opportunity?
Oh, that's nuts.
For 600 turns?
At that point, you're just not even keeping track.
You're just like right, I am having this always.
Yeah, indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
No combat lasts over like 10 turns.
And fucking his reciprocal burst, which was I assume is weaker than his Reciprocal Turbo, was faster than Todoroki could react to. Like, any of them could react to. Sure, that was back in the cavalry battle, so I'm sure all the reaction times have increased significantly.
But, if he's here and they're going up, still, it doesn't much change.
And this is faster.
And so, at this point, it's no longer this.
If it's now at
this.
10 minutes, it seems like he can get it. He can keep getting that higher.
Yeah, could he just be like, Reciprocal Turbo, it's morning.
Him just like T-posing throughout the street, going
It doesn't
everywhere.
look like he's running.
Iida, you gotta stop! You're setting buildings on fire!
It doesn't look like he's running. It looks like he's just like gliding.
Using the throttle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he can't run, so he's just purely propelling himself
forward.
Nice.
It's just Bakugo going through the rocks when he had the
The melting though, just
I'm just
good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay, now
Todoroki versus TetsuTetsu.
Todoroki versus TetsuTetsu.
Will he use his special move,
Will he use?
or has he even been taught it yet?
Is it Flash Fire Fist or Prominence Burn? What do you
I
think?
think it's Flash Fire.
I think it's Flash Fire
Fist.
Because I feel like Prominence Burn is gonna be like the final, like, I need to teach you this for you to be able to fight in this war. He's got like the Vietnam Army.
What if
green
he
fatigue
uses
helmet
it
on.
during like the next movie? He uses Prominence Burn in the next movie.
Maybe.
I mean, literally.
Fucking-
But we have no idea how
fair.
far into the future that is, so
But
he could be
I-
using quadruple 50 times Prominence Burn, Kamehameha, Father Son,
Spirit, Father, Son, Spirit Bomb.
Meki Genkai.
Keki Genkai.
But with Todoroki
Hakai.
Tetsu, this is kind of where the idea, because Gabe brought it up earlier, this is the fight that's going to be the most likely to end in a draw. Why? Because Bakugo's going to cream it, and Midoriya's going to win.
Shenanigans.
But this also right here, the one thing that Todoroki might struggle against is somebody who can answer both of his offensive abilities and get in close. Because right now, that's where Todoroki struggles the most, is close combat. He doesn't suck, for sure, but that's where he struggles. And if anybody, 1A or 1B could withstand his fire, it's TetsuTetsu. I don't even know if Kirishima would be able to last as well against it.
Dude, I can. The biggest problem I could see of what he would do to TetsuTetsu.
What's the melting point of steel?
No,
I brought that up.
No. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking of what happens between rapid cooling and heating of a metal.
Physics 101, Victor. What happens to superheated metal after it cools rapidly? Fantastic Four, the first movie with the guy who's Cap.
Yeah,
and he's the
we
smaller
don't
guy
like to
who's
talk
fire.
about it.
I know their names. I'm joking. I know their names. I'm a fucking nerd. It's Human Torch and Captain America.
What does happen when you rapidly cool heated metal?
It's not good.
It locks up.
It becomes very brittle.
Oh wait, isn't that supposedly how Fuckface got the mask? Dr. Doom got the mask stuck to his face because.
Well, it
Well, it was just seared to his face.
I think it's pretty sure it'll become very brittle. Because he mentioned like, wow, you're cold, whatever.
It's freezing my metal.
Yeah.
Isn't it like the
See, now imagine-
the Titanic? Fucking, he can counter him. Him with a big old glacier.
We're going down, Kendo.
No, like fucking the
And then Mudman freezes it, like solidify, like
he starts sinking.
softens it, so he's just he fucking.
I'm just saying, some metals don't do good in the cold. The
no
shit
shit.
on the
So
maybe-
the question is,
No shit.
who is going to outlast the other?
Who's
Is
gonna-
TetsuTetsu gonna beat Todoroki, and it's gonna be up to Iida to save the day?
Hey, that'd be pretty
That'd
bomb.
be cool. Iida and Todoroki have not been getting a lot of screen time. So
Because we
can
saw
go
that
either way.
scene where Tokoyami set Todoroki aside, and he was like, "Yo, we got to do this because you're Endeavor, I'm Hawks, whatever." And you saw Iida looking up at both of them. It's like, "Yo, bitch, I don't give a fuck who your daddy or like
Bird person
mentor
is.
was, your bird homie. I'm Ingenia, motherfucker. I'm gonna put respect on that name." Which just makes you wonder if, like, every time he starts getting trained up for those new engines, can he just take a, like, will he get like jet turbines
What's a
eventually?
good
Like,
engine, Joe? Like
What?
V8, like what's a good engine? Like V8.
Hey, that's a drink, stupid.
I don't know how cars work.
Is this man a car?
I mean...
No, but... What's he run on?
Fucking biodiesel.
Rhett brought it up that he could change the parts in his legs.
Well, not change it. Like he'll just upgrade.
I'm
them,
just saying, like
a
what
muscle.
could he like open his calf and it's like a fucking latch, and you could just like switch. It's like a fucking PC where you like put in storage here, your RAM goes here. Here's your graphics
I
card.
think it's more of...
But it's car parts. I don't know car parts.
I think it's
PC
more...
parts.
I think one of them's an engine.
Yeah.
I think it's more of your hand repeatedly taking damage from working out and then just getting a callus, and now it's just really tough skin. So now it's stronger now, I guess.
Nah, there's car parts in there. You take that shit out.
He just has a gaping hole in his calf. Like,
No, here we go. To end the video off, we're gonna do something special.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who do you think's gonna win the war of attrition, Todoroki or TetsuTetsu?
It's a draw.
Fuck you.
It's a draw.
You're not
I'm gonna stab you.
I would say,
I'm gonna stab you.
personally, no, this is personally. Todoroki. I put it on the tier list, and I told you, Todoroki, I think, is still the powerhouse of one eye.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you think Todoroki's fire and his power is gonna drive him home?
Yes.
All right, who's gonna win?
You're just gonna do the opposite whatever I say. So.
No, because I said the opposite.
No, I have
so
an
you
idea.
just pick the
I have an
opposite.
idea.
Oh, okay. Fine.
You said 1B's gonna win, so you have to say TetsuTetsu.
That's not necessarily true.
No.
Oh,
No.
Okay. No.
No.
Because it could be a Todoroki wins, but he's like, good
Riddance.
game. and then Pony's like, oh darn, I got him.
Why is she Southern now?
Because he's a pony.
I'll go with fuck it, I'll go with TetsuTetsu.
You suck.
I am
dick.
also going with TetsuTetsu.
You both suck dick.
Thank you for watching. We've been the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
Okay.
I'm Joe.
I already did the plugs. Follow us on Twitter and shit. That's another plug for a thing I've already plugged. Thank you for watching.
Look at
Have
our
a good
tier
day.
list. It's
Toya
cool.
is Todoroki confirmed.